What's up, everybody? It's Feedy here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and thanks for tuning in into another version of r/unpopular opinions. Leave a like, comment, and or subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and without much further ado, let's go. Sex with someone you hate is better than sex with someone you love/like. Groovy. At least for me it is. When I care about somebody, I'm constantly overthinking if they like what I'm doing, or if asking for something would make things awkward between us. If it's someone who I really don't like as a person, it's just kind of an animal attraction where both just try it and get exactly what we want out of the whole thing, without any other thoughts but pleasure. Edit. I guess this is the part where I have to say, oh my god, this blew up, and then further explain my position. Absolutely, for a second never meant any sort of non-consent, but keep preaching. In my opinion, it's probably the worst thing you can do to a person, and casually throwing around that word to situations that don't apply weakens the word, and how terrible of a thing it actually is. Okay, alright. I'm not sure in what positions in life you put yourself to have sex with people you hate. But to be honest, I wouldn't even bother. I remember going on dates with women that I disliked so much at the end, where I didn't even feel attraction, so good on you for overcoming your emotional side to get some animalistic attraction out of it. Honestly though, he's got a point in that sex is better if you're angry at each other or you're about to resolve a conflict between your partner and you. I don't know why, it's just about letting out frustration, I guess. Having days of work in the middle of the week is better than the weekends. Everything is open and lines are short and large crowds of people are rare. Getting a table at a restaurant is easy, and I get whatever seat at the movie theater I want. Basically, having the weekdays off is introvert heaven. Well, first of all, as an extrovert I cannot relate. Secondly, I don't know, man, if all your friends are working and you're just there like alone, doing most of the stuff, it can get pretty boring. Although, I gotta say, today's Wednesday, I got the day off, I got tomorrow off. Feels pretty fucking good. I'm about to go to an empty gym and that is nice. Life is better when you're not horny. I enjoy life so much more now that my sex drive has died down. I can focus better, feel less impulsive, and see things without so much distraction. I feel like my overall quality of life has improved compared to my 20s, and it's pretty chill actually. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me as well. Like, holy shit, okay, I think this mostly applies to young guys, but maybe women have this too. I've seen some women have it. When I was between the age of, let's say, 19 to 24, the reason I would go most places, or do most things outside of my comfort zone, was in the more or less conscious or subconscious hope to meet women. Which is crazy. For example, clubbing, right? I can enjoy clubbing once or twice a year, maybe like 3 times. But no, I used to do that shit every weekend. Or go to bars every weekend, just in the hopes that I might meet some strange tale, which sometimes it happened, sometimes it didn't. But you know, whenever it happened, I wasn't focused on doing it. Which is the magic. I don't know, maybe women have a 6th or 16th sense to detect people that are just, or men that are just thirsty trying to meet women. And ever since I stopped doing that, or ever since that drive in me to places solely to have a chance at procreation, it died down, right? And believe me, I was the admiral of horniness. I was the archmage of horny, the baron of thirst, just an absolute arch vial of absolute filth, okay? And honestly, just like this guy says, I'm so much more chill and happier now that it doesn't matter. God, I love life. The best part of making a tuna sandwich is drinking the tuna juice, and it should be sold as a canned beverage. Evidence was provided. That's gross, man. I'm not allowed to make tuna in front of people anymore, because it grosses everyone out that I love the taste of tuna water. It's better than the actual sandwich. Alright, calm down. If I could buy it as a drink, I'd buy a 24-pack every time I go to the store. Jesus fuck. People say the tuna juice is for the animals, and believe me, I love my dog more than some people, but I don't love him that much. I get the juice, he gets what's left in the can after I make a sandwich. Some people without animals even pour the juice out in the sink. What a waste. The juice is by far the best part. Now, drown me in upvotes because I've never met anyone who doesn't gag at this opinion. Edit. Obligatory rest in peace my inbox. And genuine thank you for the awards, kind strangers. Edit. I sent a video of myself to the mods. I'm not comfortable sharing it with everyone. But this user has stepped up to the plate in solidarity and posted one. Lock this man up. There is even no question that this man is a threat to society and also a threat to good taste and my taste buds and my eyes. Okay? I don't know how many times or in what angle this man fell on his head when he was a baby, but something didn't go right. This boy ain't right. Doggy style is more basic than missionary. Doggy style is so overrepresented in erotic media, and it seems to be more popular than missionary in erotic media. People love to shit on missionary because it's vanilla, although missionary can be done in a kink context too. The position shouldn't dictate the nature of the sex. Also, I don't get why people complain about how intimate missionary sex is. Shouldn't that be a good thing? I get that different people crave different things, but there are so many ways that missionary done in kink, like using handcuffs, ropes, certain kinds of talking, roughness, hand movement, etc. And there's no right or wrong way to have sex, as long as it's safe, sane and consensual. Let's stop shaming people for enjoying different things. First of all, there are wrong ways to have sex, especially if you consider sticking your dick in a toaster, not talking from experience. Also, I have never heard anyone complain about missionary sex being too intimate. That's kind of weird actually. I'm really wondering where you get that opinion. But in general, I agree. I think it's pretty basic, it's pretty vanilla. I can tell I'm getting old because it's starting to hurt in my knees when I do it. Also, I'm just gonna say I had some pretty bad experiences with a doggy style. Especially if one's partner's hygiene, mostly the one that's getting taken, is not on point and their anus is facing towards you and you get this like a tangy stench, you know, like barbecue sauce left out in the sun too long. And I've gotten that 1 or 2 times, and ever since then I'm just kind of like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that anymore, you know. Back to the classic old missionary. Fully legalized suppressors. It's a matter of health and safety to shooters' hearing. Right now you have to go through a lengthy process with the ATF and pay a couple $100s for the privilege to protect your hearing. It limits the access to suppressors to Americans unnecessarily, and not everyone has the extra money to pay the tax. Was this post made by a professional hitman? The Protect Hitman's Hearings Association? Most PS3 and 360 games still look great today. Disclaimer: I put heavy emphasis on the word most. I admit that some games are a bit rough in 2021, Screams in Oblivion, but most look great. Take the Uncharted trilogy for example. They still are stunning. Far Cry 3 and Bioshock Infinite 2. They have art styles that were so far ahead of their time. Mirror's Edge is gorgeous, and these are only a few examples. Oh man, don't get me started on this. I used to game so much when I was a kid. Like, I played almost every single one of those games he mentions except Uncharted. You know, I've been following closely the release of the new Battlefield 2042, and I can really see how much the publishing process and the game making process has changed. I know this has nothing to do with the topic at hand, right? And how usually gamers are way more spoiled these days with crazy graphics, but in terms of every other mechanic, loot boxes, microtransactions, and now they want to make NFTs or NFT gaming a thing, and it just everything feels so soulless, because it's been way more put into the mainstream and there's way more money on the line, of course. But man, for example, when Oblivion came out first, it was just pure magic. I think I played over like 500 hours on that game. And to be honest, it's not because I've gotten older that I will say this, but they don't make them like they used to anymore, and that's pretty sad, and it shows me that the most integral parts of my childhood, which were video games, or at least of my childhood enjoyment, have died. And that is a sad thing to see, I'm not gonna lie. Tea is overrated and is essentially just dirt water. It's literally herbs and such mixed in with boiling water. I have tried a few variants of it, and it is disgusting every time, and I can't believe how popular it is in society. Oh, you swine, how dare you, dirt water, get off my fucking cock. First of all, it's leaf water, okay? Second of all, there is so much good tea in so many variants. We got white, black, green tea. Hell, you can find orange tea, yellow tea. I'm pretty sure it's just like bread. There's a bread that everyone likes, right? Or everyone at least likes one type of bread. The same as with tea. Tea is the least offensive drink ever made. It's less offensive and more healthy than soda. It's more enjoyable than water. There's nothing quite like it to keep you cozy. It's more cozy than coffee during winter. I'm gonna say it, it's more cozy in winter than hot chocolate. Yeah, I said it. It is life. Do you understand? Okay, that's the end of the video. Thanks for sticking it out with me if you've come so far. I appreciate you listening. I do hope that you take good care of yourself. And thanks again for tuning in. I hope I can see you next time. Bye bye.